Well, I didn't think I could be making this video once again. The last time I've done something like this was around maybe 5 years ago, 2020, I would say, around 5 years ago. So, in the last 2, 3 months, I kind of had a relapse and tried to self delete. It's been maybe the hardest 2, 3 months in a very long time. I haven't done anything remotely close to that in about 6, 7 years, maybe 8. If you don't know my backstory, I have a video which came out in October 2020. I'll put a link in the description box. Basically, when I was younger, my babysitter touched me inappropriately, and ever since then, I've been having very harsh and dangerous thoughts. Started when I was very young and it's continued through my life. The last 2, 3 months, it just re-emerged again. And even though it hasn't been as aggressive as this for the last maybe 2 to 3 years, I've been dealing with this. So one of the reasons why I don't really post on YouTube anymore, I'm gonna try to do better this year. But around November, December, again, these thoughts happened. Talking about pills, talking about going to a train station and just jumping. And it's something which I'm kind of ashamed with. And even though I know it's wrong and it's hurtful to my family, I still eventually end up in that same situation again and again. I really thought I was going to be able to do this in one take, but it's really hard when you're depressed or you're thinking about self-deletion to think about anything else other than that. So during, I would say, the last year, because I've been up all night just always thinking about these thoughts, I also got addicted to stuff to do with caffeine and energy drinks. And for people who know me, I have sickle cell, and it caused a reaction to my blood to kind of clog up, and I've been having like blood clot problems, losing ability to walk sometimes, and having a racing heart, which I think added on to these thoughts. It's like, I don't know if I feel like I failed myself with the addiction, or if I'm just adding pressure to myself and saying, if I can't even deal with a simple addiction to caffeine, what's the point in living? And as my condition starting to worse around August, September, with not being able to go to sleep properly or walk properly, or even something simple like having a shower, my blood will just rise and it feels like I'm having a panic attack. I think I felt useless, and that pushed me into this really dark place in November, December, just to end it all. And I'm trying to recover now. I don't know if it's gonna have to be online therapy, video therapy, group therapy, rehab, but I think I just need time to become a stronger person internally, and probably just in general. Health wise, I would say I've slowly recovered from the blood clots and the problems with veins. I think I was having too much, and it just kind of had a problem to do with my nerves, losing the ability to walk, and having eye problems, and just not motivated to do anything really, because sometimes you can't even really do anything. Regarding like past self deletions and my headspace now, it's very tough. And in case I don't think I'm gonna stop doing YouTube. I do have a bunch of videos which is already set up for the next couple of weeks, just in case if I go away or if something happens, or I don't know. I'm not trying to make this video extremely dark. There is hope on the other side, and everyone should think like that. You shouldn't just be in misery and give up. But I'm going to be honest, and in my current moment, I'm still in it. But I'm trying to look forward. And I wouldn't want to lie and say, you know what, just be positive and stuff, because when you're going through this, you do have a bunch of people with you, but at the end of the day, you go to sleep alone, and those thoughts are going to be with you alone. So, I'm being honest, I still have these thoughts daily, weekly, and I'm just trying to get better with that. So, hopefully, in the next couple weeks, months, I could be here working more often. I do feel like in that type of way of thinking, when it comes to uploading and stuff, I kind of failed myself and failed everyone who supports me. Hopefully I will have a progress video in the next couple months, just to see where my headspace is at. Will I upload it? Hopefully, maybe, trying to be transparent, you know, and other people go through this type of journey, so it's just nice knowing that someone is doing it too. In the meantime, I probably will have to get an editor just to do certain videos, as I will be gone here and there sometimes. If you do want to support, you can go on my Patreon, just go on the normal tiers, or there's going to be a separate tier just for support. If you do end up supporting, I'll be very grateful. If not, I'll be fine. Other than that, hopefully people who are going through the same journey as me don't go through a dark path, even though I can't be so hypocritical as only, let's say, 4 weeks ago, I was in that same thought process too. And always reach out to your family. I did that, and obviously it's going to be very, very overwhelming. So I would just say go to the closest family member, speak to that person, and let that, it could be aunt, mom, brother, sister, let them be the focal point for the whole family. So if the family have anything they want to say to you, or they're extremely worried, they can go through that person. I think that's the best thing to do, because when it comes to me, when you tell too many people, it's just like an attack, and you know it's there for a good reason, but then you start to panic, and that could push you even further, because that's happened to me before. I know I've said this before, but I really don't want to go back to this dark path once again, and I hope this will be the last time I ever upload something like this in this very dangerous dark mindset. Hopefully the next video I post will be all about good progress results, feeling better. But I guess we'll see. Hopefully I won't fail myself once again, and my family, and just everyone in general.